Damage Control.
Hey, I'm Brandon Kaiser, and I'm here with Damage Control.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Don't trust an old man.
I'm here with Mr. Billy Robinson. We are at the Certified Catch Wrestling Coaching Program that's held in Salt Lake City, Utah. I think they do this a few times a year. For more information on that, you want to go to certifiedcatchwrestler.com. Jake Shannon will get you all squared away on how to come to this program. And what an honor for us to get to be here with Mr. Billy Robinson. I've been here for a few hours and I've already learned so many new tricks. It's just amazing to me how detail-oriented and scientific these moves and these techniques and this art really is. I'm going for certain things and I'm off a little bit, and Mr. Robinson adjusts my pinky and all of a sudden it's working. It's amazing how specific it is.
Physical chess.
Physical chess, straight from Mr. Robinson.
Oh well, no, it comes from thousands of years ago. The old catch wrestlers in Lancashire, England. My coach was world champion. Carl Gotch's coach, the same coach, Billy Riley, at the Snake Pit Gym in Wigan. And it was the #1 catch wrestling school in the world. Had all the world champions over the years. So, because the catch wrestling died down and came into pro wrestling more, the good catch wrestlers went away from it, and the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu took over, which I thank them very much for, because then some old wrestlers said, hey, I want to teach some of the amateurs real submission wrestling, and we'll get our name back. So that's where it's coming back to now. A lot of you jiu-jitsu guys are turning back to catch and learning catch and using them both together.
We're here at the Catch Wrestling Certification Program with legendary coach Billy Robinson, and it never ceases to amaze me. We just saw something else that common move, but the level of detail and some of the extra tricks that came with it were just, to me, were mind-blowing. So what I really like about this series is that I think it really captures the essence of what you learn at a certification seminar with Coach Robinson. I mean, you're learning everything from how to properly, get into a referee's position. I mean, what am I doing wrong here, Coach?
Okay, your shoulder is here. Your wrist bone and the heel of the hand is here. So the angle is here. So now, anything here, the shoulder's going to collapse. So you need to get your wrist right underneath. Now, I can drive all my weight into it. He can hold it without using any muscles or getting tired.
And you were also saying that applies this way too.
Yeah, sure. Because now, if I drive pressure into here, you're going to collapse.
And then, can you tell these guys, why are you so adamant about the fingers being...
Hold this for me. Just put your hand out. When I wrestled in India against one of the Gusty guys, I was on the mat like that, and he just grabbed my little finger, went, and he just ripped it right out of the socket. So you learn how to not put your fingers out.
I mean, that's a great... Even if guys aren't grabbing the fingers, how many times, do they get sprained and stubbed just by being out there? And that's another great little tip of just being here. So I've got, do I look okay as far as my rest position?
Good.
All right.
But now what you want to do is get into what we call a high defense position. Is put your hands out. Now get your shoulders over your hands and don't move your knees. Right, you're perfect. You make a triangle with your feet and your knees. Your hip should be completely above your knee. There you go. And your shoulder should be completely over your wrist. Okay, put your arm around it. A common thing is an arm roll, and where most guys do it wrong nowadays is they drop down to the elbows and they're too low. So all you've got to do now is, as you reach for his wrist, rotate your shoulder. No, don't go back. Just rotate your shoulder so you've got the weight on this arm. No. Just do that. That's it. Now you can grab the wrist. That's it. Now lock your elbow. Okay. Bring your shoulder back. That's it. Now then, I want you to change direction and throw this arm and put all your weight on it. That's it. Put all the weight on it. Get it straight. Now then, you're going to roll this shoulder as close as you can to this knee. Go. Now you keep hold of the wrist until this arm is around the body. Bring your elbow a bit further back. That's it, good. Now then you let go of the wrist, put it in between his hands, put all your weight on it so he can't turn on you. Then once that's there, pull this elbow out and grab around the neck. Now take your knees off the mat so you're driving into his chest. Your weight on the chest. There you go. Bend your legs a little bit and drive off your toes. No, his legs are too straight, Jake. There, now take your knees off the mat. Now drive into it. You feel heavier there?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Such great details. So now you're talking about what about the situation where this guy's been around the block a couple times and he's not going to be so easily fooled.
Put your arm in short.
Coach, do I want to do this from the high ref's position or?
Well, no, get in the low one.
Low one, okay.
And his arm comes in short.
Okay.
So now then just push forward with your hips and put your hands forward. There you go. Get in the same position again like you were. Grab a short wrist. Now then, just do a short sit down. Pull the arm in deep. Now then, just come back. Throw your arm around in the same position. Now just arm up. Okay, that was a little, what you did there was, it's just a little thing is, you set out, you got it deep, and then you put this shoulder in front of this knee. I want you to turn and then drop the shoulder onto this knee. Do it again.
Yes, sir.
And you'll see how much easier it is and you'll go over. Grab the wrist, go. Just short sit out, get it deep. Come back. Throw your arm around. Now drop this shoulder close to this knee.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Now you just finish the same way. That's it. Grab the head. Nice. Good.
Oh, guys, what I like about this for you MMA guys, I mean, there's just so many details that you pick up from Coach here. In MMA, you're going to get a mixed bag. You're going to get jiu-jitsu guys. You're going to get wrestling guys. You never really know what you're going to get. And what I like about this finish here is, I mean, the details from keeping this arm until I can get this here and block the hip, and then putting this hand in between. And what that does, what Coach was telling me is that if you get a jiu-jitsu guy who's going to want to turn into you and try to get the guard, you can use this hand to flatten him back out and make sure he doesn't get that. If you've got more of a wrestling type guy, he's going to try to turn away from you and get to his knees, and you can also block that so he goes, and you can flatten him out that way. And then the detail of this arm, not just bringing this around the head where you can block it or trap it, bringing it tight to the body, just like you're doing a swimming stroke, and then bringing it back around, and then as you just saw, you know, down to the correction on making sure my knees are a little bit bent before I, or as I put that pressure on from that side position. Just incredible details, and that's just one technique. I mean, I don't even know. We probably have covered at least 50 in the first day, and probably, you know, we're probably getting to 150 or so techniques by the end of day 2. Just phenomenal material. Make sure if you're interested in this, and which how can you not be? It's phenomenal stuff. You've got to make sure you contact Coach Robinson and Jake Shannon at CertifiedCatchWrestler.com. Thanks again for joining us, guys, and we'll see you again soon.